If Shedeur Sanders would have went out there and he was 6 for 19 with 84 passing yards and 2 interceptions, it would have been blowing up on social media. Tell me I'm wrong. I would love for somebody in the comment section to tell me I'm wrong about that, because I know I'm not. Yesterday, it was a day for Colorado football, to say the least. The only, and I mean the absolute only word I know to use to describe what I saw yesterday is unreal, and we talked all about it. From the atmosphere, the announcers, the fan base, Coach Prime himself, Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders, it was a movie. I can't even call it a reality TV show because it was eerily similar to a movie. It was about 2-3 hours long. And also, like I told you guys in last night's video, and I saw a bunch of comments agreeing with me, it's a TV show that I can't turn off. I gotta have more. There is this special bond, this aura, around Deion Sanders and his crew that I can't get enough of. But in tonight's video, I want to talk about one man and one man only, and that is no other than Shedeur Sanders. You see, nobody really questioned Deion Sanders going to Colorado. Most people, 99.8% people, think it's a great fit and great hire. To go along with that, nobody questioned Travis Hunter when he went to Colorado. Everybody thinks Travis Hunter is going to be a first-round pick. But the one player, the one guy that not everybody sold on, granted, some people are sold on him, but not everybody, is Shedeur Sanders. Over the past couple of years, he's received a ton, and I mean a ton of criticism. Before he got into college, what was that criticism? Oh yeah, he's just being hyped up because he's Deion Sanders' son. And well, what do you know? He gets to college, puts up outstanding and unreal numbers, and what does everybody say? Oh yeah, well he can't do that at the Power 5 level. He's not playing anybody. It didn't matter what he did up until this point on Saturday. He couldn't shut up the haters. But on Saturday, he did. Don't get me wrong. I still believe there's people that don't believe in him, but they're awfully quiet. We're going to talk all about that in tonight's video. And also, a former 5-star recruit who played at Georgia, he had 2 sacks in the championship game against TCU. He entered the transfer portal, and he literally just announced where he's going. You're not going to want to miss tonight's video. Get your favorite snack or popcorn you like to eat when you watch a video. As always, we're on the road to 300K. Help us get there. It is plain and simple. All right, Matt, blah, blah, shut the crap up. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. First things first, let's get this out of the way. We're only going to talk about this for 45 seconds to a minute. It is some breaking news, so I do want to cover it. Former Georgia defensive, I'm not going to call him a star, defensive lineman had 2 sacks in the championship game, like I stated in the intro. Barry Alexander just announced he's committing to USC. I think it's safe to say this is a big, and I mean a big pickup for Lincoln Riley, because USC is trash at defense. They're soft, weak, and they need help on defense. I think this is a huge pickup. But, and I have a big but, I see a lot of people saying this in the comments. Hey, is this tampering? I mean, what's going on? And to that, I have to say, well, you can do what you want with this information. Did USC more than likely pay this guy to come there? I don't know. Probably. I don't have too much to say about this besides, I think it's interesting that a 5-star defensive player is going to a primarily offensive team and offensive head coach. I can't speak for y'all, but if I was a defensive player, one of the last schools I'd be going to is USC. But hey, you also got to look at it from this standpoint. Maybe he's going there because he knows he's going to start right away. And I know USC fans, you're not going to like me saying this, but I'm just speaking the cold hard facts. Your defense is trash. You're an offensive team, offensive school. It's interesting that he chose USC. I would love to talk about that some more, but we got to get a move on to our main topic, the main encore, the main reason you clicked onto this video. No other than Shedeur Sanders. Mama, there goes that man. Yesterday we talked all about it. In the spring game, if you didn't see it, well, Shedeur went off. Hey, why not? Let me show you the numbers once again. He was 16 for 19. Not too bad. 234 through the air, 2 passing touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you don't need me to tell you this. It doesn't get too much better than that. Even if you're playing a video game, you couldn't have put up better numbers than what he did. Whoa. Hold on. I already know what somebody's about to run to the comment section and say. I see you doing it. Hold on. Wait a minute. I know what you're about to type. Well, Matt, Colorado's defense is trash. Of course he put up good numbers. I get it. Look, we're talking about a Colorado spring game. Yes, I understand. He's playing one of the worst defenses in the country. I even tweeted it out, so it's not like I don't know this. But here's a perspective I want to offer y'all, and if you don't listen to a single other thing I ever say on this channel, please listen to this. If Shedeur Sanders would have went out there and he was 6 for 19 with 84 passing yards and 2 interceptions, it would have been blowing up on social media. All people would have been saying is, oh yeah, I tried telling y'all Shedeur Sanders, he ain't that good. When he plays Power 5 competition, he's overrated. Tell me I'm wrong. I would love for somebody in the comment section to tell me I'm wrong about that, because I know I'm not. Everybody and their mom and goldfish would have been overreacting to this. But however, on the flip side, he has an outstanding game, and what does everybody say? Nothing. Yeah, some people are talking about it here and there, but for the most part, everybody's just saying, Oh yeah, well it's a spring game, who cares? You see what I'm saying? If he would have played poorly, people would have been quick to criticize him. But if he plays good, nah, they're not even gonna mention it. And I'll be the first to tell you, I report on everything. If Shedeur would have went out there and played terrible, oh yeah, I'd be making a video about it. But here's the difference with me and my channel. If Shedeur Sanders also does good, I'm gonna make a video about it. So in 5 months from now, if Shedeur Sanders plays terrible and you see a video where I'm criticizing him, just remember I also made this video where I'm about to praise him. Just remember that I'm also making this video where I have his back. I just want y'all to use this for reference because nobody's giving him the props he deserves. Now yet again, I'm going to go back to this. I'll be the first to tell you, hey, it's a spring game. Let's not overreact too much. And hey, he played Colorado. Their defense is terrible. Let's not overreact to that either. But, and I have another big but, we can at least acknowledge it, right? You know what? Hold on. As a matter of fact, let me show you this video clip that was uploaded to Shedeur Sanders' YouTube channel. I'm not sure if he actually runs his channel himself, but either way, go subscribe to it. Matt wrote a clip.
Shedeur, I'm just going to see him do it in front of this crowd on a different field, a different atmosphere.
Yes, sir.
It's pretty good, man. He gets it. You know, there's a penalty. He knows he has a free play. He throws it down the field. Kid comes up with a great play. He just gets it.
The one takeaway I have from that clip is where that coach said, and I think he's a coach or something. I'm sorry, I really have no idea who he is. But the one takeaway I have is he said he gets it, referring to Shedeur. That stuck with me, and I like it because one of the things I've been preaching on my channel for years is, and this is a life motto, is that winners win and losers lose. How many times have I said that on the channel? At least 2,000 times. Why do I say it on the channel? Why do I say it in my everyday life? Because I believe it. I think this life is simple. Your winners are going to win. Your losers are going to lose. I'm sure we all have that one friend, that one buddy, that he's good at every single thing he does. He's good at every single sport. Winners win. But vice versa, I'm sure we all know that one friend we have that is clumsy, uncoordinated, and it doesn't matter what he does, he's going to lose. He's not that good. Losers lose. You can apply that analogy to everything in life. Look at LeBron James. No matter where he goes, he wins. Look at Deion Sanders. It doesn't matter what he does in life, he succeeds at it. You'll come to find out in this life, people that are successful at something, they tend to be successful at multiple different things. Vice versa. People that are failures in this life at whatever you think is failing, they fail at a lot of things. The analogy I want to use for Shedeur in this situation is he's a baller, and ballers ball. It doesn't matter where he's at, he's balling. And I already know people are going to the comments saying, well, Matt, I could have put up those numbers against Colorado's defense. Shut up. You're eating cheesy puffs on the couch. Shut up. You couldn't have done nothing, because if you could have done that, you would have done it. I don't care about the defense. The thing that gets me excited about Shedeur Sanders is he is extremely accurate. The thing that gets me excited about Shedeur Sanders is he has a great arm. The thing that gets me excited about Shedeur Sanders is he's also athletic. The thing that gets me excited about Shedeur Sanders is he's a good overall quarterback. My advice to the people out here that are going to use, oh, Colorado's defense sucks excuse is this right here. Quit paying attention to the defense and pay attention to the throws. Okay, yes, were his receivers wide open multiple times? Yes, but he still made the throws. His throws were never behind the wide receivers. They were always on time with great accuracy. But just like with anything in this life, most people aren't ready for that conversation. And it's cool, I get it. He's a new kid on the block. Deion's a new kid on the block. And of course, people are going to hate him at first. People hate what they don't understand. And I know some people are going to try to say, well, Matt, why are you hyping this up so much? And it's just because I recognize real and I recognize greatness when I see it. It is a respect thing. It is how I operate in this life. For example, I was at the grocery store today and I saw somebody with a brand new Porsche. I was like, hey man, I like your car. When I see somebody out in public and they got a nice car or they got some brand new J's on, new Nikes, I'm like, hey man, I like your shoes. That's just who I am. I don't look at somebody with a big house, nice car, or that t-shirt, that jacket, that sweater I want and get jealous. I'm happy for them. That's all there is to it. I'm happy for them. And it's the same thing for college football. But come to find out, most people ain't like that. Most people are going to see that person with a new car and go, oh yeah, well it's only 2021. It ain't 2022. That's hater energy. Quit hating and grow some balls and admit the fact that Shedeur Sanders played good. I want y'all to notice, I have never said that I think Shedeur Sanders should be crowned as the Heisman Trophy favorite after this spring game. I haven't even talked about how I think the regular season is going to go. I'm just reacting based off of what I saw. Real quick, I want to read you off this comment that Mr. James Hunter left on the previous video. Thank you for the comment, by the way. He stated, Shedeur is that good. Remove seeing any defense and look at his accuracy, his decisiveness, and poise and arm strength and intelligence. He is him. He's a pro. I agree with everything except for that last part. We're not going to talk about is he a pro quite just yet. I'm not ready for that conversation. But the rest of it, I agree with 100%. Take away the defense. Just look at how he plays. I have told you guys the past year, Shedeur Sanders is that guy. He's a good quarterback. The only question I have left about him is can he do it against elite? And I'm talking about elite competition. Can he put up these type of numbers? Can he still make those big time throws with pressure in his face 24/7? That's what I'm waiting to see. And I'm not going to speak on it quite yet because, well, I haven't seen it. There's many more things I could say, but I think I'm going to end it off with this. Shedeur Sanders has earned your respect. Or my bad, a better way to say it is, he should have earned your respect. If you still don't believe in him, that's cool, and it's rightfully so, because maybe you do need to see more, but I don't. Let me know your thoughts down below, but roll with me!